Is it possible for blue collar job transitioning to a white collar job? You can study the degree, you can get in the work field. The answer is, will you survive into it? When I look back in my life, I was just going to be a tradesman, a handyman that worked for my family business. When I try to work in the white collar world, I stepped my foot in once. That was a travel insurance in a corporate world, corporate setting, skyscraper building, and I lost that job within a month. That was back in 2012 or 2013 that I lost that job. Me looking back at it and asking this same question, would a blue collar ever work in the white collar field? The answer is no. And you cannot survive. You can get it in, and it's just the regulation. After I lost that job in the travel insurance, I started to say to myself, that's a lesson to be learned. A blue collar going to a white collar. The white collar profession is a lot more steeper than many people think it is. There's a lot of hurdles from behind. And when I think about that, I think about a lot. And those who works in the blue collar usually have a house or start a family. A white collar is different. A white collar may survive at the work for how long? You say one word wrong, you get your job sacked. If it's a male-dominant white-collar field, you can survive. But if it's not, then you got a surprise. So, looking back at the whole thing, is it really that great? Think about it. You're in a white-collar field, and you're so loosely, whether you pick your own boss, you just meet the simple KPIs in the blue collar. And out of nowhere, now you have a KPI which is on the computer, and your performance, persuasiveness, sales, or whatsoever is a different level. And many who works in a white collar will learn how to make everyone's life difficult to stay relevant or whatsoever. Looking at the whole thing, is it really worth it? The answer is yes, the answer is no. But if you have the same agenda with the group, you can survive. If you don't, you cannot survive. You'll be outcast. And this becomes a problem because when you're in a blue collar, the stuff that you speak among can use against you when you use the same topics in the white collar field. So that's what I was trying to say in the video. I'm not trying to be negative, but I always said to myself, would a blue collar ever survive in a white collar? I don't think so. And any tradesman, any factory worker, or any of those who try to go there, we won't. Even when you write an email, it's so not what it is. Even the email will get you in trouble because the way how you write is not a warm mentality or, in a friendly way, in a way that you can able to get somewhere. That's how crazy it gets. So, would I ever, or anyone, a blue collar, can you imagine a tradesman working there and transition from there? Maybe a little bit healthcare field, but still cannot survive. So blue collar, stuck in blue collar, unfortunately. And when I look at the whole thing, it also makes me think about this. It looks exactly the same as the Brave New World, where the Brave New World has generated people from infant, what they have learnt. They're taught through sound and imaging. They change their nurture versus nature. So when you have like that, it's hard. And and countries who nominate certain workers or the citizens to do certain shifts or certain work field, that's been determined, same as the communists back in the days. They're stuck. That's their career forever. Same as those who lives in Mauritius as well.